Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Rimworld, where the Marooned Marines, well, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. We lost Nick last episode, which was pretty upsetting. Robert is still in his casket, and we are definitely going to leave him there because he was even worse than Nick. And I'm pretty sure that if we try and pop him out, even with Glitterworld medicine, he's just going to immediately keel over and fall on the floor. So we don't want that. We've got Squint and Kennedy who have chosen to join us, which is pretty rad. Why have you got that there, mate? I don't really want you to be doing any research. The only person that's useful at researching at the moment is Jenny. And I guess Squint could give it a crack. And Danny. But there's no one who's really... There's no one who's really good. I mean, I kind of wanted Nick to get back onto it, but... sadly, it was not the case, but that's okay. So here's what's going on. We're getting some flooring set up in this this new, I guess, production zone that we've created up here. We're waiting on some bits and bobs for this fabrication bench. Mainly, I guess, some steel? Are we running low on steel? How many steels do we have? 143, and this needs 200. Okay. Alright, well, we can mine up some steel. There's like... That's silver. Okay, we want some steel. Steel? Steel. Plasteel. Gold. Steel. Here we go. Compacted steel. Let's get this marked up. And we can bring some fresh steel in. I thought we would have had just acres of it. But evidently that's not the case. But thankfully there's a whole bunch of it dotted around this map that we can just quickly go and hack down. And bring that on board. It'd be nice if Robert were online. You know, he was really good at the mining. He did really, really well. But sadly, at the moment, Priscilla is the only person that's really going to be doing any mining for us. I suppose I could send Danny out as well. But, yeah, you know what? We may as well. We'll get Danny out as soon as she's finished making up these floor tiles for us. We can get her to help out with mining up that steel so we can get this advanced production bench online. And then just figure out what it does. I guess it's used to... heavy auto turrets. Yes, please. How do we make them? I'm guessing that it's going to be... So, it's still the fabrication bench is like the highest one that we have here. With the except, like, there's smithies. Oh, a machining table. Astro. Well done. Alright, let's get a machining table up and running. I'll pop that there. Furniture. Furniture. Wooden stool. Bonk, like that. Okay, great. No, wait, we've already got one. Oh, cancel. Cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. So, can I make... I mean, this is where I make grenades and stuff. Oh, no, here we go. Look. SMG, LMG, KPV machine gun, an AGS-30. What is this guy? It does not say. Do I just need to make a couple of... I don't really want to make a couple of these. I guess we have to make a couple of these to see what they are and see if they're going to be useful for us. But the big thing that I really care about here is the Jade and Slate. Cool, no worries. The big thing that I care about is turrets. I want to make some really, really kick-ass turrets and get this place super well defended, right? And I probably should consider putting a wall around all of this stuff as well. But some super well... powerful turrets would be actually extremely welcome right now. Extremely welcome. And it shouldn't be too difficult for us to get that up and running. It really shouldn't. But that will have to wait. So Danny's now getting this fabrication bench up and running, which will help us to be able to build our own components. I mean, we've got 52 here, and there is a meteorite nearby that does have some on board, but... Thank you. But, now, component carbon jumpsuit and a torch sword. What the heck is a torch sword? Huh. What the heck is a carbon jumpsuit? What does that require? Cloth and devil strand. Cool. Well, that's pretty rad. That's super rad. I totally want to build that, but I can't. I don't have the devil strand required to make that up. We do have some mortar shells. That's pretty cool. And we've got... Where the heck am I? I've gotten lost. Here we go. And we've got a sculpture. It's poor at the moment, but... Squint? There you go. Actually, you know what? No. Cancel that. Let's put it... Let's just shove it in the dining area for now. And as you make more, we'll pin them up on the refrigerator, and everyone else can be, like, supportive of your skills and like, oh, wow, that looks really good. And I mean, if we look at this now... Oh. Yeah, hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Okay, look, I'll tell you what. What I really need is for your art to be down at that level. And for cleaning and hauling to be a bit more of a priority for you. Because if we don't get on top of this cleaning, it doesn't matter how many paintings and things that we put about. People are just going to go, well, that's a lovely sculpture, but there's shit on the floor. So, you know, it does tend to affect people's overall feelings of the joint. And, yeah, maybe we should just think about that. Just a little. You know what? You can do this as well. Squint. I do need you to do the plant cutting and stuff, but I need this base to be cleaner than it currently is. And you can craft as well. That's kind of nice. At a level 5, and that's level 3. Okay, cool. Well, let's see how that goes. We'll let those two get started on making this place a little bit less gross. And we'll see what we can do about, making people a little bit happier. Okay, so, next thing in our stack of stuff that we need to do is we're going to get the rest of heavy auto turrets. Oh no, heavy auto turrets is done. Okay, so what do I need? Is it in, I guess, security? Mini turret, heavy auto turret, 90mm flak turret. Okay, so let's do this. Plated automatic turret with large caliber machine gun, very resistant to damage. Excellent. Let's have one of those out here so that it's like nice and out in the open. And that way our friends can sort of hide in their little area. We'll have one there as well. And should we have one over this side? Sure, why not? Yes, let's. Okay, great. So we're going to have those set up. Once they've been constructed, I need to check to figure out what they actually need, like what type of ammo. And then we're going to go ahead and set up a bill to make however many of that ammo we need. Which shouldn't be too difficult. I think I'll just have another lamp in here, guys. It's a bit dark. And it's a bit dark in Priscilla's room. And this is okay, and that's pretty good. That's fine. Okay. So once this is up and running, we'll check out what type of ammo it needs. Ooh, baby. How are you? Aren't you sexy? What do you need? What type of ammo do you require? No. Okay. How do I see this? Full metal jacket? Cool. Reload. What type of ammo? What type of ammo does this need? It doesn't actually... Oh, 14.5 by 114. Okay, great. Here we go. Bills. Add bill. 14... Alright, 0.5 by 114. So we got full metal jacket, high explosive, or armor piercing. I'm just going to go with full metal jacket for now. Do until you have... I guess... 400. That should be good. So Danny's going to come and take care of that momentarily. Here we go. So she's getting started. She's going to make that up and then reload those 3 new... oh, there's only 1. Okay. I guess the other 2 haven't quite come online yet. Pristine ruins found nearby. I mean, look. Considering how that went last time, I'm kind of tempted because that was super fun. Like, finding all of the components and stuff that we needed and being able... Like, finding an AI persona core is like a super massive win. But this time, that's a little bit further away, and we kind of need to concentrate, right? 32 days to go. We need to concentrate on what we're doing. Marble, uranium, Starflight Basics has been completed. Oh, man. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Is this happening? I mean, this is coming up last, but that's okay, because we already have a couple. We can start like, building out the sensor pods and all that sort of stuff. What does this give us? First step, then we can build the sensors, a reactor, and I'm assuming that needs a bunch of, you know, uranium required for it. So that'll be awesome. Oh, man. I think we're doing this. I think we might be able to actually make it through and get off this freaking world. Hang on. Who else can do any kind of research? Alright. So I tell you what. We're going to mark Squint as a 2 for research as well. And then... yeah, okay, great. So we get Squint in. Squint won't be as good as Jenny, because Jenny is like a super brain pan, awesome mopants, clever clogs, who is at a 16, like a region-known master, and her skill is just rocketing up at all times, which is super fantastic. What we can do, though, is get Squint to just help out a little bit. Like, Squint can be, like, bringing Jenny some pencils and things, because, like, Squint's level at the moment is, you know, I know how to read a book, and that's about all I can do. But it's fine. As long as he, like, acts as Jenny's research assistant, I think we should be pretty rad at getting through this. And once we get these additional turrets online, it's going to give us a little bit more security around this base. I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to give us that additional security that we need. We've got some ammunition here, 14.5 by 114. This has been reloaded and is good to go, so that's really cool. It only fires in auto mode, and it only fires in aim shot mode, so that's interesting. You can't actually change any of these settings. We do have a mad rat. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. Are you going to fire? No. Our colonists took it down before it was able to get a shot off, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. That's okay. What's this? Plasteel. Okay. We're going to need that, aren't we? We're going to need that. Let's get that mined up. Let's get... I guess we'll need some uranium at some point. But we can keep an eye on that. Squint and Kennedy. Oh, Wanderer joins. Hey, Takeo. How you doing? What are you like? Social, a little bit of intellectual. Hard worker, greedy. Nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular, but it's okay. It is good to have you on board. I'm just going to leave Takeo basically... Actually, what was your cooking like? 7. And Squint is at an 11. Okay, you know what? You can be our cook. I just want you to, like, keep making all of that sort of stuff, and then when that's, you know, when there's nothing to do there, get down and haul and clean. We're going to keep this base spick and span at all times, and make sure that we don't ever run into the situation where there is just horrible stuff floating about. Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm super happy. Things are going well. Things are going well. We need these other 2 turrets online, but they're waiting on, what, steel? Steel. Okay. Let's get some steel mined up then. Let's get some additional steel mined from... That looks like silver. It is. That's steel. Wow. Please tell me we don't actually have a problem with steel now. I mean, there's some here. And I would have expected there to be heaps of steel floating about. That's silver. You know what? You know what, guys? Let's go ahead and just do a massive mining exercise around this whole joint. Get as much silver mined up as we can. And this. Sure. Absolutely. Get all of this silver mined up. And then what we're going to do is build ourselves a, here we go. MISC comms console. What does this do? Detect a specific type of mineral across the planet. Okay. I don't really think that we want that. Ground penetrating radar would be useful, but I feel like this is probably going to be better for us right now, so that we can actually, like, call someone and say, hey, could you bring us some stuff? I feel like that's probably going to be a relatively good idea. Another meteorite, which is made from gold. We may need that. I'm not sure. And I guess, yeah. Oh, and before I go back, as I was... Starflight basics. Construct the structural and supportive... Hang on. Elements of a starship. This is the first step to building a ship to leave this star system. And then... escaping from this planet. It would be freedom at last and maybe a return home, but it's also incredibly dangerous. Many desperate souls want off this planet. Ship reactors take 15 days to charge up. Oh dear. Once you begin that process, the ship reactor will emit an energy signature detectable from thousands of kilometers away. Raiders will flock... Excuse me, I was reading that. Raiders will flock to attack you in waves with an intensity you've never seen. Mechanoids are also known to be attracted. It won't start until you activate your ship's reactor. When it does, it'll be ferocious. You'll need to... Oh, my God. Alright. So it's going to take 15 days for the reactor to power up, which means we actually have 15 days, or slightly less than, to get ourselves a ship built and ready to go. Man, oh man. This is going to be some work. This is going to come down to the wire. Man, okay. All right. With that in mind, I'm going to do a couple of things, just massage a couple of things about. We need to get a whole bunch of steel, I guess, and then build ship structural beams. Yep. Wow, look at the plas steel. Look at the requirements. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to... plan this out. We're going to plan this out. We're going to deconstruct these. We're going to delete this zone and this zone. We're going to deconstruct that. And then I guess I want to deconstruct this whole building very carefully so that I don't deconstruct any of these pods. And we're going to build our ship right up here. What is this? Silver. Okay, great. So here's how we're going to do this, guys. This is where we begin. This is where we build. I'm going to strip out all of these walls up here. I'm going to build the structural beams around these pods. And then we're going to move as quickly as we can to build a whole bunch of these bad boys. And, like, get them prepped and ready. We're going to move our base up there. Should we move our base up there, or should we just reinforce right... I mean, we're still going to think about Robert, right? We're still going to think about Robert, because we do want to keep him. We do want to bring him along for the ride. But we've got, like... We've got so many advanced components. I think we might... Like, 142 is pretty good. I'm sad that I didn't get a couple more. But, you know what? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so... Let's get... some beauty set up for Jenny here, because I think that she needs it. Let's get... What is this one? Another normal one. Okay, great. Let's get that into Danny. Oh, poor Danny. Danny's going to need it. She's still bummed out about losing Nick. How you doing, mate? Yeah. She's still bummed about that. 8 without table. Why? Unsightly environment. Why? Where are you? Oh, no, you're okay. And you are, what, just relaxing socially? Okay, cool. Do you guys need some more entertainment? Is that what's going on here? Should we like, put down... I'm surprised that they, like, haven't complained about this sooner. Let's get ourselves this. And then... Oh, you know what? We don't have any bloody wood. Let's make marble chest table. And then... Well, that would explain why we haven't got any of these stools up here up and running, because we don't have any wood. Because I haven't been paying any attention to wood. Like, wood is like such a non-used component or material at the moment that I guess I just kind of forgot that it was a necessary thing. Who can do plant cutting for me? Oh yeah, okay, great. Squint, can you do that? We'll put these down to 2. And then Jenny, 16. Man, what a beast. Jenny is totally cranking. absolutely doing... Oh, she's forgetting things because she's off. Where are you going, mate? No. No, Jenny. You need to be researching, my friend. Could you let that go for now and get back to work? We really need you to absolutely donk through the last of figuring out how to make a spaceship, because we really need to do it. We really do. Okay, cool. That is fine. What about this? What does this need? This just still needs some steel. Alright. Let's hunt for a little bit more steel. We've got a bunch of silver lined up, but I feel like some steel is going to be required to get us underway. There was a big blob. Where? Up here? More silver. Silver is definitely not something we have a problem with. Alright, here we go. Here's a whole stack of steel right here. So let's mark this all to mine. All this and all this. We'll just keep that steel rolling in. And hopefully that'll get taken care of by, I guess, Takeo? When she's not cooking. Okay, cool. And Danny. Yes. And Priscilla. Okay, great. Good. Excellent. We got this. We got this. Jenny, how you doing? Relaxing socially. Okay. Having a feed. Good on ya. Oh. I think we need to start worrying about food again. Is anyone actually doing foodie things? Grow. Let's just sort. There we go, sort. Okay, Jenny. Squint. Alright, you can do the growing for us. And then plant cutting. And then haul clean, maybe research if you've got time. That should be nice. Okay, good. We'll take care of that. Because this is kind of a thing that we need to eat. And then we've actually started to dip really low on our meat. So we may need to do some hunting. So let's have a look at wildlife. Wow, this is a thing I haven't had to worry about for a while. And let's just hunt up a bunch of elks. That should be good. There are some ibex rams and stuff about as well, but I think those elks would be great. Okay, Starflight sensors. Excellent. That's good to go. Danny is starting to do a little bit of the deconstruction up here. Once this is no longer an indoors area, and you know what? Let's go orders. Zone. Remove roof. So we'll pull that roof off that little building there. And that way, we can start putting the structural beams down. We can put in the reactor and the sensors and all that sort of guff. And make ourselves a cool little spaceship. So that our friends can, like, escape. Actually, you know what, Danny? Do me a favor, mate. I think you need a stockpile zone right here. Which is going to be for clear. And then, I guess, steel? Yes. Are you going to use that? I mean, you're going to pull the roof down first, but could you prioritize that for me? Okay, the roof isn't really a critical thing, mate, but look, if you want to do it that way, that's cool. So, we'll let her do her thing. We've got the sensors done. A meteorite made of compacted machinery has struck, which is awesome. We do need some more of that. I think maybe we need to, like, cancel up one or two of these silver mining operations that we have set up. We probably don't quite need that much, but I think we're doing okay. Takeo, I forgot to check. Did you have the ability... So all of these guys, with the exception of Kennedy, are kind of useless when it comes to shooting people, which is not the best. I guess, Kennedy, could you grab this charge rifle for me? Sure. That'll be good. We'll give you at least a weapon that you can sling about in the event that we ever need to use it for anything. And look, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. No matter which way we slice it, we are going to need some kind of weapons at some point. I guess I should also check out how to make some armor for my friends. Component, advanced component. Okay, great. And Bill's here. Okay, so we're still waiting on a backpack. For someone? I can't remember who needed that. I think it was Jenny. Because Jenny didn't have a backpack, hey? Yeah, okay, great. So we can check that out. We can check that out later on. Alright. Now, where are we? I guess I can carry on installing these bad boys around the place into, you know, some people's bedrooms now, I suppose. So Squints, look, you've done all this work. You can have one of them. That's fine. And I guess the next thing we can push towards is getting those starship components up and running. So what do we need for that? Ship, sensor cluster, steel gold component, yes. Steel, plasteel component, advanced component, great. Okay. And then up here, how's this looking? How you doing, Danny? You're doing well. Alright. So, 26 days to go. Oh man, this is going to be close. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting this looking like a ship. So, I guess these need to touch. Do they need to touch? And they need to be... Why is that red there? Space already occupied. By what? By the chunk? I'm not sure. Oh, by a fire. Okay. So let's... Gotta wait for that fire to get removed. In fact, I might even... The next time she's up there, I might even tell her to prioritize that. Because we do need, like, a bunch of... you know, doobly-doos across the front there, and then we can plop in around these, the reactor and the sensors and that sort of stuff, and get off this bloody joint. Cool. Alright, but we'll do that next episode. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you then.